Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to RimWorld Needs Booze. So, we managed to throw off this fight fairly well. We just got to collect a few things there quickly, and we've also got our new prisoner. Hopefully going to get you on side. Things are looking up. We had a massive dip a couple of episodes ago where we lost about 3 people in the space of about 3 episodes. Now we're going somewhat back uphill, but still having some real issues with manpower, or woman power, or just power. Actually, power is one of the few things we have plenty of currently. We actually have an okay amount of power. Power. Yes, I could also just call it electricity, like most other people in the world. Yes, we need a power plant, and we have the Department of Power. No, not electricity. We've got to name things power from now on. This defense up here is pretty shattered. It'll do in emergency, but I would like to start moving up to this over here as soon as they get that built. Let's go up to Fasty Speeds. Fasty Speeds, yes, I'm naming them Fasty Speeds. There we go. Passes by, okay. Also, what am I using for construction? Because I did use marble for some areas, and limestone and stuff, I think. Oh, it's just limestone in most places, okay. Granite is better, and somebody pointed out in the comments, and I remember going, oh yeah, I should probably make most things out of granite and not do granite floors. So let's actually cancel those. Floors should be made out of marble. Let's get a marble. I think it looks more beautiful, maybe. I know that granite is better at walls. I know that. I should have probably remembered that. No, it's not walls I want. It's floors, and funnily enough, they're under floors. Marble tile. There we go. I wish I could just floor the bits that haven't got flooring, but it looks like I'm going to have to replace all the flooring. So instead, I'm just going to cherry pick some areas that I know haven't been fully done yet. And we'll do the rest later. This room hasn't really been done, so I'll do the top half of this room. And we'll also do that half of that room. There we go. It's going to look like a patchwork job, which I didn't really want, but at the end of the day, not really got an option. We just need things to work. Alright, speed up. Need grave? No, we don't. We need to just chop them up and chuck them in there. Excellent. Hopefully get John on side as well. Let's do is let's destroy my crops. We do have plenty to be carrying on. We've got, 550 potatoes, roughly. More visitors. Now, one thing someone did mention that I can do. John's venom infection is neck. That's unfortunate. Do we actually have any medicine to treat that with? No. How far are you from being ready? 1.2 days, so that's going to be probably too much. That's the body. Aha, that is medicine. Okay, so we just got to grab this medicine. Do some healing. There we go, Bishtor, nice. Right, let's look at health. Minor infection. So 5%. Okay. It's going to be, hit and miss whether we manage that one, especially without any medicine. Oh, we've got 9 here. Oh, we're fine then. We're fine. Siege the colony. Because it wasn't quick enough already. Hopefully we can haul out what we need from in here. Frail. No injuries. Oh, gunshot bang, okay. Let's get gear. Pistol. EMP. Survival rifle. Steel knife. Steel shiv. Pistol. We could probably take these guys in a fight as well. And considering they will bombard the crap out of me, it might be worth doing. I do think we need to just, focus down our efforts on a couple more things before we even consider really going in after them. But the amount of damage they will do with a mortar, I should probably actually attack them, which I don't want to do, but I think it has to happen. At least at some stage. David? Have your morning meal, then you go to war. Visitors are leaving. Now, there's always a chance that, like, some visitors walk into these guys and get, like, you know, some shooting going on. Fire in the home region. I'm assuming that was these guys. Incendiary mortar. Yep. There we go. David. To here, I need some backup. Bishtor is probably the best backup. Right, hopefully Archibald will chase. Looks like Dabs is going to go in. Fleeing in panic. Sure, go for it. Fire. How's the fire doing? Where are my people? Why aren't they putting out the fire? Kyle. Beating up fire. Ikiru. Beating up fire. There we go. Devin needs to move up. Unfortunately, no cover up here. Here we go. Come on. Oh, some good shots there. Alright, back up, back up, back up. Run. Go here. Do you not get a shot from there? Damn it. Come, we need to protect Dabs. Come on, keep shooting. One here. Yeah, it'll do. This might be a good time to actually take them. They're kind of distracted with Dabs. Some guys have run away. How's the fire going? They need to beat the fire out first before I can allow them down here. Eclipse. Yeah. Get closer. Get Bishtor in as well. How's the fire? Excellent. Come on, me. Now, I did want to attack them later on. But now do. Oh, crap. That looks like it's a incendiary round. Headed for... Ah, hit the mountain. Awesome. Bishtor. Melee attack Minty's the escapee. Shoot Huntsman, come on. Bishtor. Go melee attack Huntsman the Assassin. The Assassin with EMP grenades who can't do anything. Awesome, right. If I make this a medical bread as well, I can put 2 people in that room. It's going to be if you keep 2 of them alive, but I'll try. Minties, do I want you? Let's look at you. Character. Thoughts? Do I get to see a, difficulty to capture you as a prisoner or convince you to join me? I thought I did. I can't remember. I could find it. Okay, I can't see it here. Let me see. Incapable of caring. Yeah, I can't care. Yeah, I'm really bad at caring. Heat tolerant, good. Sanguine, nice. Lazy, not good. In general, probably worth it. Huntsman, on the other hand, incapable of pretty much everything. I don't want someone who's incapable of pretty much everything. I mean, you're good at shooting, but I know I don't want that. So, David, if you wouldn't mind, capture Minties for me. Minties, you used to be an herb world urchin, became an escaped convict. Oh, that's pretty simple. You ran with a little, criminal gang on an herb world. You were, one of those adorable little urchins, a bit like, Oliver Twist. Well, what, governor? That sort of thing. And then, obviously a life of crime led to some sort of, chronic... No, well, actually, you don't have any chronic addiction to booze. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you just picked the wrong person's pocket. You got sent to, jail for like 1 billion years or whatever, because it was one of those places where like the nobility control everything. Wow, Huntsman is fast. Oh. Yeah, I'm wondering why this is, by the way. This is probably an error of the AI, in that any AI who come down and have their own mortar must have someone manning the mortar at all times. Which means that even though he knows he's going to die, he's manning the mortar. So we just see Minty's just manning it for no reason before. Mob trader, yeah, whatever. And he's dead. Well, thank you, Dabs the Inventor. You were very helpful. Ah, there's some armor there that we can have now. Anyone else got anything interesting? Armor. Well, I guess we've got a load of more stuff that we can, you know, haul and sell. There's an upside to everything. Fish store. Just throw a few people down here while we're here. And here's the best part. We've got a crap ton of their survival rations. Yeah, that'll be enough. Let's put these guys on the way past. Ah, feeding John a package of survival meal. Good. Excellent. Right, let's accept them. Get them. Steel Shiv normal. Well, I'll grab it. I think I'll add a increased haul priority order to everything around there that I can haul. Now, whether, you know, John will survive or not, still really dubious. I would like him to, but he's got a major infection. He's only up to 40%. Minty's... yeah, if we're going to save Minty's, we need to start doing it now. Try to recruit. No gets medicine, because at the end of the day, I think the medicine is not necessary to heal bleeding. It is necessary to heal infections. Who's in charge of my medicine? Pretty much everyone. Kyle, Akiro, Bishtor, so... treating Minties. Good. Go for it. Slowly getting healed. No, like, you know, severed limbs or whatever. David, poor mood. Well, he's going to have to deal with that. No severed limbs, which is, you know, a bonus. I don't tend to like recruiting people who lack the, you know, ability to actually do most of the... oh, god damn it. It's worth a try. Problem is, we now need to haul that body, which means I need to get people out of here. So set for prisoners. Oh god, no, not deconstruct. Orders, cancel. Set for colonists. Because I need to get John into the other room. Terrible mood. Akiru. Thoughts. Wearing tattered apparel, very tired. Okay, let's look at what your tattered apparel is. You're complaining about probably your synth-thread pants. They are synth-thread pants, I'll be completely honest with you. They're fairly good. What are these? Synth-thread pants at 8%. No. %, 32%, 34%. We might have to make our own. 28. What about these dead people? 46. 50. Not good enough. I need it to be above 50. 98. Shoddy. 99. Shoddy, right. Well, this is good. 96 normal. There we go. Get yourself some of that. Make yourself feel better. Wearing still very tight, etc. Get to sleep and that'll be solved. There we go. What? You're kidding. This is like the third siege we've had in 6 days. Even the game wants me to end this series. Like, people have been saying you might need to just restart, dude. And I'm like, I don't want to. Not if the same thing will happen again. PDW, pistol, frags, shotgun, pistol, steel shiv. I can go to that and try and pick them off if possible, but... Ooh. I've got jobs to do, though. That's the issue. I've got so many things backed up from the fact I had to go and spend some time fighting the last 2 groups. And there's not much good cover near them. Like, I'd have to get around the edge of this, and then I'd still be fairly far away from the PDWs. I'd have to switch to using a rifle. Rifles don't do much. But we're looking at 2 shells. Fire. Doo-doo. How did the fire get in here? Odd. But we're looking at keeping people constantly awake to be able to put out the fire. That's another issue with fire mortars, is that people constantly have to be awake to deal with it. No. How about no? With side of nope. Bloody hell. We're going to lose a generator after this, by the way. I know we're going to lose a generator. John. Switch it to medical. Switch that back to prisoners. Set as non-medical. We've lost our cable here. I don't know why. Did we ever have a cable here? I swear I must have had a cable here. Yep, we lost the cable. Alright, switch that in. Are you sitting on his face and just talking to him? Yep, that's your way of trying to recruit him? It's a bit of an odd way of trying to recruit, but okay. Bloody hell, okay. Infection extreme, and we're at 85% immunity. That means you're probably dead. Just being honest. You're probably dead. Stop doing what you're doing. Instantly go to the fire. Bishtor can't because Bishtor is annoying. There we go. Yes, we're still doing some hauling. Slowly. Fire. Do-do-do to destroy. Leave go. You know what? Fine. I don't even want people putting that out. I've got other stuff to do. I'm fed up of dealing with it. Like, I'm not constructing anything. Nothing can even be considered to be constructed. Oh. Come on. Let's just allow anything these days. Where did that go off? Power. There. How are you looking? Immunity! Right, so John will hopefully be joining us at some stage. I'm looking forward to that. There we go, move him into his old room again. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Things are not looking that good. We're still hauling things. People keep giving me suggestions, and outside of, very useful mechanical suggestions like, by the way, you should probably consider using granite rather than, say, limestone. You should probably make the floors of marble rather than granite. Most of the suggestions have been, you should do this really time-consuming thing, and I'm like, I'm already busy with hauling. I'm busy doing the mundane jobs, and people seem to be like, you should just research all the things and that'll fix it. I'd be like, yeah. But then I would not have anything else done. Like, all the hauling would have been so backed up, no one would do any hauling for food, etc. No one would do any, all the basic stuff would be gone. And we might even starve to death. So, as much as I appreciate suggestions, think about the fact that I can't do anything else. I think we'll end it here for today. One siege successfully dealt with. Another siege just... I mean, look at this. This still needs repairing. And this is important. This is power for the entire section here. This hasn't been built. This is power for this entire section here. Trade ship, exotic goods trader. We're not we can do anything because our comms console is not working. And we've not even done, like, even the fifth of the hauling we need to do. Anyway, I've been EnterElysium. If you liked today's episode and would like not subscribe, please consider subscribing. And unless something turns around the next couple of episodes, I think we're just going to call it on this colony. Not because we won't survive. I think we'll probably survive-ish. But just because there is a horrible bit of RimWorld right now, I think, in Randy Random on Challenging, which is if you've got 4 people and a sort of ish, slightly established colony, you get sent things too quickly to actually do anything in between raids, and I think that it will just drive us into this pit of we will stay here. We've been at this point for about 14 episodes, 15 episodes, and we're just not advancing anywhere. And it's not fun. So unless we can get out of this in the next couple of episodes, I think we're just going to have to kill the colony, cancel the colony, just be like, screw it, they all die, I don't care. And we'll start again. But we'll see how it goes. So, the next couple of episodes are going to be the size of this colony. Anyway, till next time, stay shiny.